You don't know it's big 90, yeah? This one's one of the realest ones as well, you know. I want the sisters to take heed on this one, yeah? Sisters have to listen upon this one there, car. This one's mad. Car. Someone paged me in on the RTM podcast with Lavida Loca, yeah? The gal rapper and that, yeah? So I must have paged in on it. I looked at it, I skimmed past the thing and I was listening to briefly what she was saying, yeah? And I like her energy and I rate the gal for something, her strength in it, for going through what she's gone through and to still be like so, you know what I mean, so optimistic and so calm, you get me? And so, you know, it's like, it's nothing, but really and truly, that ain't nothing. A lot of sisters go through them things there. Looks like the girl's gone through a hard life, you get me? Who sees one knows one as well, you get me? So I know she's gone through a hard life and it's not supposed to be like that to the sisters, you get me? You're not supposed to be taken advantage of. You're not supposed to be shutting from young. You're supposed to be nurtured in the correct way, understand, and looked after by men. It's not supposed to be a thing where gal are getting abused by men. But it's been going on, do you get what I'm saying? It's only getting worse now. And like, man, if we got a voice to put an end to certain things, then we have to try it at least, you get me, car? I rated her strength when she came out talking about certain things. I said so blasé, like it's nothing, but really, sister, like certain girls couldn't go through that. And you get what I'm saying? They break, you get me, suicide, you get me, mental health. So to go through what you went through, yeah, as a sister, and see it, yeah, and see the strength that you had, I got to do nothing but commend that. And I think everyone has to commend that on that level. We can't look down on no one for what they've been through or whatever. We always have to see why and the causes to why certain things have happened to certain people. And that one there, you can clearly see, yo, like, it's the road, innit? The road is what it does. It grabs people, devours them, and spits them out, innit? But like, certain people can have the strength to come through it and see it for what it is, you get what I'm saying? We don't know if she's fully through it, but at the same time, sister, you seem like you got sense in it, and you know what's right, and you've been through certain things to make you know certain experiences, you get me, and taught you the lessons, innit? Yeah, so I've got to commend her again for her interview still, and I wish you well in it, and just try and find a good path in life, what can make you successful, do you know what I mean, and fulfill your true potential. Because I think of a lot of sisters out there, they get wrapped up in a lot of things and they can't get to fulfill their true potential. Do you get where I'm coming from? So yeah, that was a one where we have to alert the sisters, let the sisters know, like, it's sisters like that come on the TV, yeah, and tell us about their story. We can really see the pain and see where they've come through, like being in care and that, you know what I mean? It's not a good, like, it's not a start. And you know what we got to say as well, I got to join that into like the mum and that with the youth that just died, the youth that died on the bus. And what I will say is, yeah, one thing that kind of touched me as well, like in the sense of I had to look at it, it's about accountability and responsibility also. Like, no one's talking about the youth being in care, innit? That's where it starts from, innit? Like, what happened at home? Forget about the youth being like in care for 4 years or getting lost and you know what I mean, you're looking to the government again. But what happened in that household? How come the youth rascal ends up in care? Because clearly there's a fault there, you know what I mean, and there's a responsible fault that you have to take on yourself and say, look, like, something to do with me why my son was out there at such a young, tender age. Remember, you know, youth's out there from a young age, younger than 14, you know. Yeah, you're obviously writing him off like, right, he's done what he's done, and I've just, certain mums put their kids out, you get me, not knowing the full ins and outs of what they're really going through. Yeah, so rather than put your kid out, sitting down and find out what he's going through, don't be so quick to write him off. Yeah, because now you're sitting on TV and I say, yo, the blame has to be held on the parent, even though I don't want to come at the parent, you get me? I'm not trying to come at mummy and, you get, but really and truly, mummy has to hold her responsibility. You put your son out there at that age when a mum's duty is to protect their kids, man. A father's duty is to protect their youths, innit? At any cost, no matter how you have to do it, you have to protect them, innit? It's a maternal instinct that you've got in it. Yeah, so yeah, blame has to be sat with the parents also, innit? And see, like, that's what happens when we leave kids to their own devices out here and just think the government's going to look after them. I said it before. The mum's forced to speak now, but if your youth never dead, your youth would still be out there, like, roaming, talking about dipping up people, like, now your youth's dead, you're forced to come on the news and speak about the incident, yeah, which is harrowing, is what I said. I'm not disrespecting the mum or trying to come at the mum in any sort of way, but I think mums have to learn, like, you get me, I'm saying, you have to go through the right channels and find your son, like, don't leave your kids out there, are you crazy? In fact, there's always someone that can help you search, do you get me? You have to search, man. But yeah, it's nasty. And another thing I've got to say, yeah, it's nasty work. Yeah, I saw in the news thing, yeah, where a man them like our age is talking about him in the music and like hearing his music and whatever, yeah. And I'm saying, look, another thing on this thing is, when the young G's are spitting certain music to us, we can't be. I'm not endorsing no you coming to me spitting drill. I'm gonna tell you what that music's gonna entail, innit? I'm gonna tell you where that music's gonna land you, fam. I'm not gonna be an elder sitting down letting you spit that to me and I'm dancing and talking about getting you studio time and you know what I mean. Nah, like we have to make a stand as elders and say, look, we're not endorsing that, because if it was your youth, would you like him doing it? So we're not gonna hurt other youths. We gotta be fathers. Remember, we're fathers to all the youths in the community, you know. Yeah, so when at the time you're hearing the youth talk drill to you, there's no way you should be endorsing that. You cut that dead straight away, like, yo, big man, don't talk that around me, man. Yeah, you can't talk no kill brothers around me, sisters around me. You're mad. I'm not endorsing that straight. There's no half stepping in this thing. You get me? You can't half step. You gotta be on one side of the fence or other side of the fence. A man's on the side of the fence where I'm trying to teach these youths. I rather a relationship with these youths where they look at me like a dad figure, rather than a friend. I'm not no friend to no you. You can't be on my age category, so how the fuck am I his brethren? I'm a father figure or uncle figure to them. That's all I can be. You get me? Uncle 95, or you understand? Like, you know what it is. It's Uncle 95. Simple. Yeah, it's not no friendship thing. You can't be friending these niggas and these young niggas and letting them know, like, listen, it's wrong, innit? Yeah, you're not spitting no drill around me. We're not endorsing stabbing no one. You understand? I don't, bro, look, if you're doing what you're doing around your people, then I can only give you words of wisdom, innit? Like, I can't give you more than that. But at the same time, around me, in my settings, you're not doing that. Yeah, so that brother on the TV, on the thing, I was like, bro, you should have told him harder, bro. Like, you get me? You can't be doing that sort of music, bro. But, you know, it's hard again to get these youths out of the gang life, car. You know, as we're elders that's gone through it, they can't really see what we see, so... You get me? It's a crazy situation, but we need to find sense in nonsense certain times. You get me? So, yeah, man. But the sisters, listen to what I'm saying. You shouldn't be going through certain things. If you're going through certain things, seek help, man. Go to your community. Go to people you can trust in your community. I'm not fuck the police. I'm talking about go to community, man, them that you know can help you in the community. You get me? And try and reach out. You get me? Get things stopped, because you don't have to go through it. I don't know where it was, on TikTok or Instagram, and some guy's talking about she wants a man with a knife and you better be doing certain, I don't know if it's a skit or what they're saying, but if that is true and the girl is really talking like that, then brother, stay away far from those girls. If you don't know, then know now. Stay far away from those girls. You don't want no girl that wants you to put your life, yeah, or be stabbing anyone and risk your life for that. Are you mad? Yeah, you want a woman that's gonna uplift you and push you in the right direction and keep you safe. You understand? You gotta check the levels. You gotta be kept safe as well, innit? You get what I'm saying? And if a woman don't want you kept safe, then she's not the sort of woman that you need to be around, brother. Yeah, your instincts have to kick in and keep yourself safe from women like that. Do you get what I'm saying? You've done no short and sweet.
His mum, Mary Bokassa, today spoke to The Sun, describing the teen as caring in a poignant tribute. She said he was very polite and caring. He cares about people and had a good sense of humour. He was very polite. He was interested in football and was a supporter of Arsenal. We had to move around and he was in care. He was there for 4 years with no progress. I begged for contact with my son. I had to get the support of a lawyer. He was missing for a year and was living in the street.
I'm saying, what's the youth doing in care for 4 years? Like, you got to get a lawyer to find him on the street, he's missing and that. So I'm saying, when you're looking at the government to take care of your kid, why was he in care? How come a youth so vulnerable, so young, was out there? You understand? This is what I'm saying, and as I said again, we're not coming at the parents, but we're saying what we've got to look at. And we've got to look at, well, something went wrong in that household while the kid ended up on the roadside and got stabbed on the fucking bus in Woolwich. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So we just have to understand these things.
He finally turned up at my doorstep. He was sick, underweight and tattooed. The mum added that her son was then taken advantage of by local gangs. She said he was exposed to drugs. He probably experienced something because I could sense it. He was not himself. If I questioned him, he wouldn't tell me anything about his friends. My son and others were taken advantage of by gangs. They were groomed.